All right, taking a look at the Florida coast. This is Tampa. Hurricane Milton could make landfall by 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. Millions of people obviously bracing for impact.
Christian Benavides reports from Tampa.
The outer bands of Hurricane Milton brought heavy winds, rain, and tornadoes to Florida's Gulf Coast Wednesday ahead of landfall.
It's looking like the storm of the century.
President Biden and Vice President Harris were briefed on the storm, expected to deliver life-threatening storm surge to coastal communities.
The hazards are increasing. Depending where you are, it may not be safe, certainly to get on the interstate at this point.
With time running out.
We brought blankets, snacks, toiletries.
About 1,000 people turned up at this shelter in West Bradenton, carrying what supplies they could.
Everybody's worried about the same thing, you know, do you have a home to come back to?
Mass evacuations clogged state highways, with most gas stations in the Tampa area running dry.
I've been here for 38 years and never had one that forced us to do this.
We're already seeing the wind picking up, with landfall still hours away. At this point, downtown Tampa looks like a ghost town, with so many people heeding those evacuation orders and moving to safety. But some are choosing to stay put, including this Tampa restaurant owner whose wife and 3 children evacuated.
I just felt compelled to not leave. I wanted to protect our home.
Milton comes just 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene ravaged some of the same areas, still littered with storm debris. State officials say crews managed to remove about half before time ran out and are prepared to respond to this historic storm.
All right, now several airports in Florida closing, including obviously Tampa International Airport.
Floridians aren't the only ones evacuating to safety. 9 African penguins at the Flora Aquarium were relocated to higher ground before Hurricane Milton makes landfall. Workers used pet carriers and a set of wheels to take the penguins on a short elevator ride to their new temporary home.
They've moved up to the 2nd floor, well above any type of tidal surge that might affect the building. And then we have several animals around the building that are on the ground floor that have all moved to 2nd floor locations and safe locations that we plan for things like this. So they have nice homes, even though they may be a little temporary.
Crews also moved snakes, turtles, and even a couple of alligators.